3:30, we got Rutgers, which is 3-1, traveling to number 3, Ohio State, which is 4-0. Ohio State favored by 40.5 points on the Big Ten Network. Evan Simon for Rutgers gone 55-89, thrown for 566 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Ohio State is, Kyle Monangai has had 42 carries for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns. Aaron Cruikshank, which great names. All these guys have great names for Rutgers. 18 catches for 156 yards and 2 touchdowns. And C.J. Stroud, obviously the best quarterback in all of college football. Gonna go number 1 overall. I would bet money over Bryce Young. It's gone 79-112, thrown for 1,222 yards, 16 touchdowns, 1 interception. Trevion Henderson, yes, he has retaken the rushing title for Ohio State. He's had 50 carries for 318 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Emeka Egbuka has had 26 catches for 442 yards and 5 touchdowns. Ohio State's 8-0 against Rutgers all time, ranging from 2014 to 2021. The smallest margin of victory for Ohio State was 22 points. So, let's be honest here, this hasn't been really a rivalry. Ohio State just beats the crap out of Rutgers every year. Not really a rivalry. Ohio State is a really good football team this year. A really good football team. Again, this is an elimination game for Rutgers. Let's be honest here. I don't think a lot of people feel like Rutgers really has a good chance of making the playoffs, considering even if you pull off the massive upset against Ohio State, you still have to go against the gauntlet of teams like Michigan and Penn State. Not to mention, Michigan State's not a bad football team, and obviously Maryland is going to be tough this year. I think it's going to be interesting. I think Ohio State, this is just a display of how dominant they can be, especially considering that I understand it's going to be a little bit, 4 or 5 weeks. Not 4 or 5 weeks, let me count. 4 weeks from now, they play Penn State. That's their biggest game that's not against Michigan, right? The game against Michigan at the end of the year is going to be huge. Penn State looks like it's almost a top 10 football team. It's going to be at Beaver Stadium. So it's going to be a tough one for Ohio State, to say the very least. So this is just these are some great opportunities to get tuned heading into that game if you're Ohio State. Just a great opportunity to tune yourself up. I think they win. I think they cover the 40.5 point spread.